Good morning. Wake Up With Me Wednesday. I got the kiddo right next to me watching a little show, so if you hear that, I apologize. Okay, quick tip for you, or something I want to share that I learned from Work It Out, the Audible book that I'm still working through with Mel Robbins. And so she talked about, and certainly this is women in the work field and based on your career, but this could be for a lot of different scenarios. But what she shared was, when you make a mistake, right? Or when you feel like you failed, you tend to adopt that as your identity, especially in terms of a job. So the example she gave of the woman was that she used the narrative of, I'm a bad interviewer because, in interviews, she's not very good at interviews. So she adopted this identity that she's just not a good interviewer because of one time, right? And so it's kind of, in the book, she goes over guilt and shame. And guilt is okay, so I messed up, but it doesn't define who I am. And shame is I'm a bad person because that happened, right? So it's really interesting when she said, she's probably not a bad interviewer, right? She didn't get the position for one job, or maybe she didn't interview the best, but that doesn't mean she's a bad person or that she's a bad interviewer when she goes to the next job. And it was interesting because she said women tend to take what's happened in the past and like baggage, we'll literally take it into the next opportunity, job opportunity, or next scenario. So if I were trying to relate this to maybe exercise, maybe you didn't finish a program before, right? So you tried to start a program and you didn't finish it, so you adopt the identity of I just don't finish things. I quit on myself all the time. And so you're taking that baggage to the next thing. And I love the analogy. She's like, okay, when you get on a plane and you have extra baggage that you're taking with you, you have to pay more for it, right? And so if you're continuing to take more baggage with you in life in different scenarios, you're going to pay for it because it's going to hold you back from showing your true potential and just believing in your ability. And so, she just said, understand in the past, yes, mistakes happen, or maybe, failures happen because at least you tried, right? I think there's a quote saying if you don't try, then you're guaranteeing that you fail if you never try. And so once you determine what that mistake was, right? What did it teach you? And so she gave her example in her career. There's so many things that happened in her career. For instance, with this particular woman that she was interviewing, she said, what's taught me with these past jobs is I'm a really resilient person. Well, when you go into a, interview the next time and say, through those experiences that I had, I grinded, I showed some grit, and I am resilient. What employer wouldn't want to hear that you're resilient, right? So I just wanted to encourage you that if you have reflected on a mistake or something that you termed a failure, first recognize your narrative around it. Are you putting that on as your identity and carrying that baggage with you into your future experiences? If so, stop that. And then really go back and reflect. What did I learn from it? How did it make me better, right? So that's what I got for you today. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Get after it. Proud of you.